to the forefront here, Red Bull X Fighters.
And we should also mention we're going into head-to-head action, okay? We'll explain how the helmet distribution works when we get our first scoring setup, but head-to-head action means that we got these guys going up, and Taka Higashino will be the first rider out.
Hi, I'm Taka Higashino. I'm from Japan. FMX to me, all my life, I spent just only this sport, you know. I give all my energy.
Taka
is a great guy.
Such a good dude, and he was sitting down there in the riders area earlier, and I saw more nerves, I swear, out of everybody today than we usually see. Everybody was just kind of pacing around, not sure what to do. There's a lot on the line here tonight, and Taka, he's got the duty of going out first here in the quarterfinals.
75 seconds, we should mention. It's a bit of a shorter time frame, so these guys really need to think about it on a heavy, long landing.
He goes so long, and let's point out that jump there, it's a dirt-to-dirt gap, and it is a bit of a step down. That's the jump that got Levi yesterday, and so a little flat landing, a little bit of a step down, really difficult for these guys to time that one particular jump out here today, but Taka coming out hard, and there it is, the California roll for Taka, and he does it into the double-double section there.
But opting out of not doing the double, he's changing his line set.
But that was actually a pretty good, we were talking yesterday at qualifying, it's a difficult course to get around, to get from the XY axis to the Z axis, whatever you want to say. If you're into mathematics, it's something like that. But Taka doing a nice job of getting from the left-right to the forward-back, I guess.
Yeah.
And looking really solid. No-handed flip, 10 seconds left on here.
And get one more jump out of this one.
This is going to be it.
Nice, big heel clicker whip.
And Taka, unfortunately for him, he's about 1 second slow, so this jump is not going to count towards his score, but that's for the fans. The fans get to see a first full run here, and I don't know, what do you think, Troy? They look excited down there?
I think they look really excited. These people are aching for some motocross action for a long time now, and that the freestyle motocross kings are here with the Red Bull X Fighters. I mean, it's a great way to start an event off here with Taka Higashino bringing the heat.
Starting off really strong, big Cordova flip. Love to see the extension. Now, you saw him go a little bit long there, which the judges really are going to be watching. Not just what happens in the air with these guys, but also how they land the motorcycle. We harp on this. You want to see both tires touch down at the same time, right near the knuckle of the landing. And there's that California roll. It's his own take on a body burial slash special flip. And look at that.
He keeps hold of the seat with one hand and then brings the roll around. So, you know, that's that variation that you were talking about. On the special flip, he names it the California roll.
And really stretches out a heart attack Indian air flip. And you can see these guys are taking a pretty hard landing when they hit the jump landing is not super steep here. So, you know, everyone's going to be a little sore, I think, tomorrow after the repeated ankle pounding they're taking. And Taka looking really solid finishing off. If I had to pick apart any mistakes there, it would have been just, if he would have picked up the pace just a little bit, I think he would have got that last jump in there, which I think he wanted to get in.
And most of his landings were also really spot on, except for that first couple of landings. They went a little bit long on them, but all in all, a good start for Taka Higashino. Now, we were mentioning earlier off the top here that this is head-to-head action. Well, the guy that Taka is battling against is Adam Jones, and he's up next.
What's up? I'm Adam Jones from the USA. Tattoos are not important at all to me. I have the worst tattoos in the world. Maybe someday I'll get a good one, I don't know.
Don't be so hard on yourself, buddy. I think you look good.
I like your tattoos, Jonesy. Alrighty, Adam Jones, we were talking about him being probably one of the most experienced riders out there with the deepest bag of tricks. Let's see what he has to bring to us in the 75-second run here in the quarterfinal.
Well, we got a whip flip started off into a massive stretched out super can. Now, Adam's a guy that kind of hit a rough go in Munich. A lot of people were wondering, like, hey, why didn't Adam beat Lucas Ackerman. Oh, huge cliffhanger flip at the last event in Munich. There's a few parts of the judging system that if you don't pay attention to it, you definitely, it's a little bit difficult here. So Adam, I know he put that behind him. He's right into the quarterfinals here, and he's looking very solid, as Adam usually does.
Yeah. Well, Adam's a solid performer. You know, the history with him has shown that he definitely can come out and pull the big tricks like that right there.
Huge
The kiss of
KO
death flip. I mean, that's a big trick. But it also, history has shown that, you know, if one small thing happens, he tends to get in his own head a little bit too much.
Just let's point out that how big that rigor mortis is right
massive,
there.
yeah.
I mean, Adam is looking so solid right now. Big no-handed flip. Right back towards us. 10 left on the clock. So
he's had a good run.
He's
so
going to
far.
get this one, and if he hustles, turntable, no-hander, Adam Jonesy, and he better hustle, come on, buddy.
He barely got his foot off the handlebar coming back off the landing of that turn. I bet you we'll see that in the slow-mo, or at least I hope so, because I think he had his left foot caught on the handlebar coming back down. And that tells you a lot about the skill of the guy, being able to land that jump with his foot stuck on the handlebar.
Well, Adam had a rough go getting over here. He only got here on Thursday, and he had delayed flights, he missed flights, he canceled flights. He got here late, had to put his bike together, get straight off a plane after traveling here for 24 hours.
And then has to do
and then ride. I mean, that is just a whole nother level. Never mind what they're doing. Try doing this jet lag.
Yeah.
Not fun. Look at that view. Wow. Really stretched out cliffhanger flip for Jonesy right into the double-double. The judges like to see a really difficult flip trick going into the double-double. It shows these guys are confident with landing, not being sketchy, and they will definitely reward stuff like that. As you see Adam get more tweaked than almost anybody else.
That's almost like Mike Mason's mace twist. He gets so wrapped around when he's doing that trick. Mike Mason and Jonesy riding a lot together. Here's that rigor mortis. I just can't get over how stretched out he gets that. It's insane.
And then finishes up here with the no hand flip. If you watch that right foot there, he actually goes back and hooks it underneath the foot peg in order to keep him from flying off the bike. So there's a lot of little things going on if you watch in slow motion to actually see how much is happening. A lot of people think that riding a dirt bike is just, hey, just pin it and hope for the best. But you know what? At this level, these guys have so many little tricks and tips that they're doing out there in order to get the extensions that they're getting, and in order to try and move on to the semifinals. And this is going to be tough. Both guys rode great. Nobody made a mistake.
Yeah, and
these guys have faced each other in finals. This could be a final.
I was just going to say, these guys have ridden head-to-head together before. So let's see how the helmet distribution goes with these two gentlemen. And this is how it works, folks. Our 5 judges distribute the helmets based on how they saw it. Variety goes to Adam Jones. Execution, that one belongs to Adam as well. 2 helmets ahead of Taka.
So you're looking for his 3rd helmet.
Use of course, that's belonging to Taka. Style.
And Adam takes it.
Adam's going to be moving on to the semifinal. Nice. Energy, that one belongs to Adam as well. I thought that was going to go to Taka.
I think he might have been apologizing for his bad tattoos to Taka. I'm not sure. Wow, Taka out in the quarterfinals.
That's unusual. We don't see that
very often. But I think this is some retribution for Jonesy, who didn't even make it to the quarters
in Munich.
last event in Munich. So he's wanting